Well, hello everyone. It's been so long since I've actually recorded anything. But since Dust is going to be ending pretty soon, let's do a little series on, of course, Planet Coaster. This game's pretty cool. Although I have to say, sorry for the recording quality of a slightly underbaked potato. It was the best I could do. We're gonna do a couple episodes of this, and we're probably gonna stop once the park gets big enough to lag my computer to death, which probably will be maybe 5 to 10, because, especially because I'm recording, it's going to really eat away at my computer's processing. But let's make a park. I did a little bit off camera, which is just I moved the park entrance back closer to where the people spawn, and I also made these trees that totally have nothing suspicious about them whatsoever. Anyway, but before we begin, I need to tell you a tale. Once upon a time, around this area, there was an ancient and powerful creature that went to sleep and has never been heard from again. Until some idiot decided to build a theme park on top of its face. So that's what we're going to do first. It turns out that actually Cthulhu is under this park, and we need sacrifices to keep it at bay. So, what we first need to do is we need to build the Cthulhu pit. I had this planned out. So we're going to dig a big hole. Really big hole. Not too deep, though. I think that's just about good. And for the safety of the world and the financial security of this park, we need to keep Cthulhu at bay, which means we need sacrifices, and anyone is at risk. So let's do that. There we go. Rough water, yeah. As high as it will go. Alright. No, that's not the right type of path. Although, actually, I want the... Yeah, I want the natural path because that looks kind of like a wooden bridge. It's the closest to a wooden bridge, anyway. So, I should also say that I haven't played too much of the game, although I have done some of the... Oops. Some of the... What are they called? The career missions, yeah. And I just realized that this path needs to be bigger. I'm not gonna spend too long trying to make my park look perfect, because I'm not very good at that kind of design stuff. Instead, I'm just gonna see what kind of stupid stuff I can get up to in this sandbox world, such as not placing paths straight. Alright, so everybody needs to cross this large, rickety wooden bridge. Okay? And then after that, it will turn into that. Oh, maybe that path is also the bridge. Anyway. So, now that we have that, what we're going to do is we need... Actually, this water is too high, so let's delete it and make it a little lower. There we go. So you can look off down into your doom. Scenery, animatronics. Alright. So, yeah, this is the... Cthulhu is now invading. Unfortunately, you can see the animatronic stuff, but that's just Cthulhu's, like, I don't know, weird mind magic-y stuff. Alright, so now, in order to feed sacrifices to Cthulhu, let's put him, like, right down there. Oops. Not there. No, Cthulhu. There you go. So you can just barely see him. So, to get sacrifices for Cthulhu, we obviously can't expect people to just jump off of their own accord. So, we need to get a roller coaster, like, not the blueprint one. Any of these will really do, but I'll take, which one sounds the most Cthulhu-y? How about the test pilot? Oh, X dimension. Actually, is this? No, actually I'll take this one because it looks like the carts are pretty wide. I wonder if you guys can tell what I'm gonna do. Leave a comment if you can tell what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be great. We're gonna build a roller coaster right up here. And it's gonna go like that. And then it's gonna... Actually, I think this is not quite high enough, so we need a little more height. There we go. This is very important. There we go. So now we have this roller coaster over here that hopefully will start the test soon. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, there we go. So now we have this roller coaster that occasionally, because it's on constant test, it's gonna fly across here and snipe some people on the path and fling them off into Cthulhu land. Let's just see if that works. Oh, and... Yep. Great, that reset the test. But, in order to get some people over here, let's... Hey, if you survive... There we go. Oh, no. If you survive Cthulhu, you get a free balloon. Anyone want to come? It's a balloon. Look. Oops. They're free, except for the pink ones, which cost $9. Anyone want to come try their luck at the... Yeah! You guys want to come? Okay. Let's see if this actually works. Or is it just gonna... Darn. Okay, well, clearly, that's not quite right. I think we can... Yeah, we can edit it from here. Just have a little drop. Alright, come on. Send more. Send more carts. Cthulhu's getting hungry. Yep. I should speed up the simulation as well. Come on. Woo! Yes, I know, Cthulhu. You're very disappointed in me. Okay, let's try that again. But first of all, it's not actually quite centered with the path, so let's move this to, like, right here. And also raise it up a little because we need more speed. There we go. Leave it on constant test. Edit track. We gotta get this done in the first episode. Otherwise, I just don't know what I'll do with myself. Does that look... Yeah, that looks good. Alright. Give that a shot. Literally. That tentacle's definitely too high up, so... Let's move it down a little. As is that one. There's nothing suspicious here, people. Come on, move along. Is that good? Wee-oo! Darn. Still does not have the speed it needs. Alright. This might take me a little while. So... yeah, tell you what. I'll cut this out or time-lapse it or something to, like, get it right. I did test this on a different park, like a throwaway park, and I think it should work. Anyway. Let me do this. No. How does that work? Come on. Test faster. And... oh! Perfect! It only took me one try. That's beautiful. Alright. Come on, snipe some random people off. Yeah! Bye! Alright. Now Cthulhu will be satiated. Although I should probably move Cthulhu further back. Does that work? Yeah, that works. There we go. Well, that's my first objective complete. Does anyone have free balloons? Wow, people are walking all this way to free balloons and not actually getting a free balloon? Seriously? Goodbye, Isabel Thompson. Although, actually, what happens is... if they're in the water, they'll get stuck in the swimming state. And then they're like cats, where if you take your eyes off them for even just a moment, they disappear. And they teleport back to the park entrance. So don't worry, it's not... it's not actually killing people most of the time. Plus, their sacrifices are necessary for the safety of the world. If we didn't appease Cthulhu, who knows what could happen. Is that a floating bird? That's a floating bird. Okay. So our first attraction of Cthulhu Land is done. Now let's make the second attraction of Cthulhu Land, which is, let's see. Yeah. That's lined up properly. Now let's make this as short and as narrow as possible right there. Okay. Let's see. Is that... yeah, that's pretty well lined up. Okay, so now what we do is... here we go. We put an information booth right here. So, that's it. So if you want a priority pass... oh, I think that's too close, because the coaster's gonna hit it. So if you want a priority pass, you have to demonstrate your loyalty to Cthulhu, and your willingness to be sacrificed. So priority passes are actually free, but you might get hit by this. So, yeah, that's perfect. Let's see. There we go. Absolutely perfect. The Cthulhu pit is done. Oh? You're gonna get... uh-oh. Missed. Let's put a couple more traps here to try to... get people. I did actually try, park benches, but unfortunately, if someone is on a park bench, they can't get hit by a roller coaster because they're bye because they're locked to that place. Enjoy Cthulhu. Let's get some more Cthulhu tentacles. There. And get another one. Alright, good. Now that that's done, we should probably get on with building an actual park, because right now we're just not getting enough sacrifices. We need to attract more guests to this park in order to get more sacrifices. Oh, there's a good one. Let's also move Cthulhu a little over this way. There we go. So now people are right over Cthulhu. And, isn't there... Oh. Oh, I thought there was a clone option, but there's not. Unfortunate. There's, like, a clone option for multiple parts. But, is that good? Is that enough tentacles? Yeah, I think so. Alright. So, over on this side, I think first of all, we should build, like, a little food court area, perhaps? Or, let's make one gigantic central path. And things can branch off of, things can branch off of that path. The path placement in this game is always a little finicky. So, then off of that, we have, what is that? Okay. Let's just ignore that and hope there aren't zombie crash test dummies lurking around the place. Anyway, so let's build a little food court area, because I think that's a pretty useful thing to have. So it goes off this way. And let's make it a big open plaza. Oh no, you know what? Scratch that. Instead, I want the... and scratch that too. Instead, I want it to be, like, to have a nice view. Let's actually build it over here. Build the food court around here so it can have a nice view of Cthulhu. Yeah, that'll be good. But first we have to adjust the terrain a little. There we go. Yeah. My whole goal in this series is going to be to attract more sacrifices for Cthulhu. Also, it looks like Cthulhu is clipping through one of his own tentacles. There we go. Oh. Ew. Gotta fix that. Oh. I just made it worse. And fix that. There. Perfect. Width 10 meters. Just make it a ramp down. We want our park to be handicap accessible. Because everyone deserves to be sacrificed to Cthulhu. And free balloon stand. Move that, like, right there. Is that... Yeah, everything seems to be connecting. Are you guys buying priority passes? I don't think I'd ever buy a priority... Buy? What are people thinking of it? Priority passes are for suckers, even though they're literally free. Come on. I mean, well, this is a pretty good view of Cthulhu as it is. Yep. Let's build the food court thing, and then... I'll cut for now. Build... No. Oh, I can turn off railing. Can I... So... Yeah. I don't want... Oops. No, stop that. I don't want any of this place to have railing. It's easier to witness the inevitability of your own demise at the hands of our dark overlords when there's no railing. There we go. Isn't it beautiful? Sorry. And... Used to be not quite that narrow, because I think this place will get used a lot. Yeah, right there. Okay. So like that. And then deselect grid. I should actually delete like these parts so that shops can go in them. And unfortunately, there isn't really like a wooden path, which is unfortunate. So let's just have a little elevated area here. Oops. Wrong button. Like that. No. Stop. Much better. Oh. Actually, not very much better. At least get it consistent on both sides. There. That'll do. And then we'll put, what types of benches do we want? I want one of the benches that people can sit on either side of, because I want them to be able to look out at Cthulhu while they're having their nice dinner. There we go. And, what bin is most fitting of Cthulhu? Let's grab these. Oh, did they seriously not fit? Dang it. I'll just put them over on this side then. One thing that I've learned is that you can never have too many garbage bins. And also, grab a janitor and a mechanic. And also, because I have unlimited money and Cthulhu is a gracious god, both of you get $2,000 a month, because that's the maximum money you can give anybody. Now let's get a couple food stalls in here. And, like, one of these. And, like, one of these. And then one of these. And one of these. And can I fit one more? Oh! I'll see you next time. Cthulhu can give me infinite money, but he can't make me a Street Fox coffee that is just a little bit narrower.